For me personally, I think we have the answer to ankylosing spondylitis, and I think it's in the gut. This is my own personal experience of how I've been feeling, and also just from doing a good amount of work with people with AS and doing some gut work and seeing how everyone seems to have some, well, I say some level, a great level of gut problems, and looking into all the data and the research and learning all about how these things are linked to disease. It just makes me think that we do have the answer. Now, you could say the answer short term, correct. And the microbiome, the gut science, it's not even a science yet, really. It's not really talked about in the medical world. Or if you go to see a rheumatologist, it's not on their list of things that they can advise you with. So it's pretty new. And again, all I'm saying here is short term, it seems to work, which is amazing. Firstly, hey, most people will want the short term. And long term, it surely sets you up better than any other route we have so far. I.e., looking at the gut, looking at everything that goes into how your gut is functioning. So this is diet, supplementation, metoprolol, and everything that goes in it. If you look at that, I think you're going to be on the right path. Short term to beat it, but also medium to long term, the rest of your life, you're almost definitely going to be in a better place, or the best place that I see available to us right now. I was chatting to a client this morning, and we've just done his stool analysis, and as I see with everyone, including this guy, it's there's so much going on. There's so much. I think with his Klebsiella, Enterobacter, Citrobacter, Serratia, all high. I think Enterobacter was extremely high. Secretory IgA super low, which is completely indicative of severe damage to the gut lining, most likely damage to Paneth cells and goblet cells as well, when you look at this. Also, blastocystis hominis, parasites, I've seen this in other people as well. It's as in parasites and other infections that are there. There's so many things going on. And I was the same, my own issues that I had in my gut, everyone else I see has layers of problems of gut issues, and when we dive deep into it and find out what's going on and what needs to be done, there's a hell of a lot that needs to be done or can be done to fix these things. So let's see how we go with it over the next few years, and I hope, well, already more people are having these experiences that I'm having, where you can pretty much get rid of the disease entirely with a good, obviously not easy, good chunk of work, and nowhere near needing any meds. It's what I'm talking about. And other people, we've got methods in place, they know how to live their life, they feel good. It's what a great place to be, and this obviously projecting forward even more of the good work and learning and understanding where this disease comes from. Will new things come at us in the future? Who knows? Let's see. The world's changing very fast, but I think we've got it. I think the answer's there. It's not easy. I don't expect it to be. I don't expect everyone to look at this and think it's great. Let's go ahead and do it. It's the bigger picture go of it isn't super easy, but everyone can start right away. That's the best thing. Everyone can start learning about the gut and what's good for it, what's not good for it. You've got to do a bit of if you just go Google what's good for the gut, you might not get all the answers. You have to do a bit of learning from people that are on the cutting edge. I learned from Dave O'Brien, who's amazing with this stuff, and then doing all your own research into AS and the links and what food's best, trialing all your own different ideas. You can, well, I say for the person just starting out, that there's loads you'll figure out. There's loads you can do. Loads you can just stop doing that definitely is causing problems. Unnecessary antibiotics. Look at certain jabs that you may or may not need. Medications you may or may not need. I'm not saying you don't need them, but just look into everything that's coming into your body. Look into everything you're breathing in, drinking, consuming. Food-wise, obviously, as the big part there. So much you could do to give your gut a break and get it moving in the right direction to start with. There's so much. And then the bigger work where you've got real problems that aren't shifting and you want to really want to go at it, I think the option's there for everyone. I guide people through all this. I help people through all this, and I want people to have the chance, like I did, or the opportunity, or know that this is there for them to try if they wanted to do it. There's other things out there to try. I've had another client who's done a microbiome transplant or a fecal transplant, and I haven't heard back from it yet. There's some good data on things like that. My issue would be, what is this doing for, obviously, have we looked at the lifestyle, everything that goes into how they had these gut problems? And also, is the fecal transplant, a microbiome transplant, going to be fixing their damaged structures? Are we transplanting Paneth cells? Are we transplanting intestinal stem cells? Are we transplanting goblet cells? Everything that may be struggling, all systems within, all the immune system problems, are we transplanting that as well? Let's see what comes back with that. There's other options. Not sure if they're the right ones just yet. But this option is available here. We live in a time where there's a good amount of compounds. I mean, the Eastern world, Eastern medicine, they've been looking at this for a while. Herbal compounds, natural compounds, things that exist in nature that can have amazing health benefits. The Western world's now got it all. There's plenty of data-backed studies on certain compounds that you can use, certain supplements that I've talked about many times, all listed in my blueprint, like zinc, L-carnosine, curcumin, peptides that are great, thymosin beta-4. I mean, they've taken a hell of a lot of things. There's just so many things that can help with the gut, can help with the function of your whole body. We're in a good time to give this a go. And it's turning out, well, as I'm seeing, as I spoke to this guy this morning, that people they're willing to put the effort in. They can see it. People can see it. I'm sure you watching it right now, you watching this video, you'll be watching some of my stuff. You obviously also know that there's something in this, and there's something that we can do about it. And I just want the option to be there for everyone. I just want people to know about it. Just like I wish I'd have known about it at age 21. Now, I'm not definitely saying I would have gone ahead of it at age 21. But even if I'd have implemented 10 to 30% of what I have had to do recently, probably would have been enough. A diet was enough for me at age 24. Diet was everything I needed. Was diet at age 24. Maybe if I'd have carried on with it, I could have kept on top of everything within the gut enough, but I didn't, and things probably got worse, and diet no longer was enough. But if I knew all about this, and then some low-hanging fruit that you can implement from the start, understanding what anti-inflammatories do, understanding better choices for anti-inflammatories like curcumin, like PEA, like cod liver oil, like eating a better diet it's less inflammatory. I mean, it's so much easier. I made a reel very recently about how, or last few days, about how, like, teenagers who have got any of these issues, you're in a great place. You might feel you're in the most unlucky place, most unfair place, but you're in it. You're in a great place of, if you can do something now, wow, you can be ahead of so many people. In terms of, like, you think you're behind, actually, if you can do enough or learn about this, you can put yourself way better than you would have been otherwise. That's the way I see it. Maybe I'm just a positive guy with a positive attitude of all this, and for me it's a case of we go at this till the end. We do everything that we can. And for me personally, it's because the big thing for me, like, as everyone, I'm sure the same, but especially for me, I love my sport so much. I love movement, I love training, and when that's taken away from me, a big chunk of my life is taken in enjoyment. And then, obviously, I don't need to explain, as everyone, I can't go about my life, I can't help my children out, I can't go on a walk. There's a lot more that comes with it, but I'm still young enough, I'm 29 now, still in my peak athletic time, so I didn't want to miss all of my peak. I ain't playing Wimbledon or Premier League football, but just my own level of, it'd be nice to be AS free and continue to be AS free for the rest of my peak years, we could say, late 20s, early 30s. Let's see. But yeah, a bit of a random one, this. There is the option out there for everyone. If you've got any questions, just leave a comment. And let me know what you're doing with your gut. what's working, what's not, what you've tried. Have you looked into the gut? If you're not doing anything for the gut but you know about it, why? I'm interested. Is it a time? Is it an energy? Is it effort? I know what my answers would have been if I'd have known about it when I was 21, 22, and it's, well, can I still go out and drink and party, and can I be 80-20 on my diet and still improve my gut? They're the questions I'd have been answering, other things that would have been stopping me. So maybe you're the same, and yeah. Also, how much money have I got to spend on this? I want to go on holiday. I would have said that. Well, I've got to spend a fair bit of money, might miss out on a few holidays. I might have said, no, I'm all right. But also, speak to me at 21, like I said, I may just change your diet a little bit. Just look at this and stick to it. Don't veer off. Just get it 90% right, stick to it. Can have your little bits here and there, but not too much. Maybe that. If I'd have known, just to stick to it. But if I'd have known, maybe I wouldn't have learned all this. That's the way I see it. We're learning. Keep moving forward.